What is going on, Endurotainment fans? We're out here in Idaho Falls for a doubleheader Endurocross weekend. I don't usually follow Endurocross, so I don't know how this will turn out, but I'm here for these 2 rounds. So got a ton of action this weekend, ton of crazy stuff already. I'm actually editing this video in Ryder LeBlanc's rental car, so people aren't harassing me. But yeah, crazy weekend, crazy interviews. So hope you enjoy, and enjoy the video.
What's a mustache ride?
Somebody sits on your face and they rub their self on your mustache.
Like another dude?
Either or.
Are you endurotaining?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Endurotaining.
Colton Haaker here.
Doesn't even have a microphone, dude.
So what, dude? We're on a budget here, Colton.
Massive budget.
It's endurotaining.
We talked to IRC about that.
Colton said there is room for passing.
I didn't say that.
You just said the opposite.
I said that there was a lot of room for sends.
So there's sends, and the sends are the only way to pass.
Everywhere.
I think my neck's shorter.
Lots of sends.
He's dead. Would you crash?
Dude, I landed on my head.
Yeah! Boss Daddy! Boss Daddy!
New camera?
This is I've had this one.
How much is this one worth? We need to get you a red.
A creep. Call me a creep on camera.
Creep. What's a mustache ride?
What up, Cooper? Hell yeah! Alright, everybody, here we got Trystan Hart. I'm just fucking with you, man.
Alright, so without further ado, let's get into some racing. Got the pros lining up for the start of the first out of 3 rounds. Colton Haaker gets the whole shot. You got Will Riordan there, Ryder LeBlanc, James Flynn pitting out Will Riordan in 2nd place, Cooper Abbott. Then you got Boss Daddy Trystan Hart, Brandon Petrie, Dominic Alsoi. Then you got, I don't know, he's like 9th or something, but you know, Johnny got pushed back pretty early. Colton holds the lead the whole damn race, but there's a whole bunch of exchanges that you'll see coming up with all the rest of these guys. So our fan favorite, Ride Diarrhea LeBlanc, has a mishap here and dumps his bike and then gets basically stuffed in these rocks, and I don't know how far he gets passed back into, but tons of people making the pass on poor Ride Diarrhea. Johnny works his way up into, I think, 4th pretty quickly behind Will Riordan, James Flynn, and Trystan Hart, and then Colton obviously leading. a little bit further in, you could see Colton going across the left there, and then this is here Trystan in second place, and he's still being followed by Will Riordan at this point. And then you got Johnny Walker is going to be behind Will, pretty close, and Johnny does end up making the pass on Will, which I think ends up being the final finishing for the first round. Now let's go outside and get some extra professional interviews with some of the riders who love to talk once they're winded and frustrated after some racing.
Endurotainment is here in the flesh. I got a hole shot.
Dude, you did exactly what you said you're gonna do before the race. Got the hole shot, held it.
Got the start.
Wasn't even close.
Yeah, just gotta put it together from there. But still,
sick,
without its trials, even if I win, I still get something going.
I don't know if I can put that in there.
It's all good.
Gruesome.
Yeah, they might cancel you.
Fox, I was following you like perfectly, and I was like watched you fall in slow motion,
Yeah.
and then everybody like.
I just slid and I couldn't touch, and then I fell.
Third place then.
Oh, was it third?
Yeah.
I'm
Not bad actually, from a 9th on the first lap.
Okay.
Came through pretty good. I felt like my pace was good, so I got a bad start then. My own fault.
How do you feel after that?
Jim?
What do you, not bad.
So after those in-depth interviews with the talkative pros, let's get up into round two. So if you're not familiar with Endurocross, it's a reverse order start for the second moto, meaning the guys who finish last start first, so the guys who are fastest have to make their way through the pack. And you see Colton in there making his way up. You got Johnny in there, you got Trystan. Oh boy, this is a pretty wild one. So you saw the 501 rider, Dominic Alsawi was in first. You had Braxton Hinsey in second, and then you got all these big bad dogs trying to make their way through this pack to claim that first place. Oh my gosh, I think that was Spencer Wilton that went down right there. So that's Colton there, trying to make his way to the front, making the pass on Brandon Petrie, working his way to pass Cooper Abbott, which he should do here shortly. And then you got Trystan coming through, and Ryder LeBlond and Johnny Walker behind Ryder, all still trying to make their way through the pack to try and finish in a top 3 position. Colton Haaker has worked his way up to the front here, right behind Dominic Alsawi, who's still holding first. I can't remember where Colton makes the pass on him, but I assure you he does. And there you have it, the new leader, Jedi Master Colton Haaker, weaseling his way to the front of the pack. So my apologies if I've lost track of some of the leaderboard in this, but I think Trystan may be in 4th somewhere here. With this clip you can see right there, Will Riordan got stuffed into a log. I'm gonna slow it down here in a second so we can kind of see if I got it on camera. So it looks like our boy James Flynn kind of slow rolled the log in front of Will, and Will must have seen the last second and went too slow on that log jump and pile drived himself right into it. Bent up a whole bunch of stuff, but he was physically okay, just a little bit rattled. I talked to him for a minute after the race, and he seemed all right, just a little banged up. So our boy Colton Haaker pulls out the win for the second moto. He was followed pretty closely by Dominic Alsawi, and in third you got Trystan Hart. I don't know who was in fourth. It might have been Cooper Abbott, but I think it was actually Mr. Johnny Walker. Let's go talk to a couple guys.
I mean, so far so good. Let's keep it rolling.
All right.
Right?
What do you have to say, bro?
We're executing, doing what we came here to do. So, pumped for it.
Hell yeah,
We're
dude.
stoked, baby.
Dude, Will, you have any words?
You get it on camera?
I did, but not really great. I'll have to do some editing to like pull it. But yeah, it looked like James, from what he said, looked like he like stuffed you up a little bit, and then like you nose like right into a.
I like jumped mid-gliding. I really got lucky. I didn't land. I landed on the pipe, but lucky I didn't land on the full peg or something.
And you're
Yeah, it looked like you landed on the foot, mate. That's what I was stressing.
And you're physically good, like your body. Dude, that was a hard hit. So super glad Will turned out all right. That was a gnarly crash, but he lined up for the final moto, so props to him. But yeah, let's get ready for the third and final moto. Fastest guys in front. Winner takes all. Well, not really, but yeah, let's get to it. So once again, Colton Haaker pulls the whole shot, and you'll have to stick around to see if he holds it the whole race or he doesn't. But yeah, once Trystan and Colton, got away, it was just basically Colton and Trystan the whole race just with a smooth highway to themselves to pull ahead of the pack, and it was intense. So right behind Colton, you got Trystan, Braxton Hinsey, but then Ride Diarrhea LeBlanc block passes Braxton and struggles a little through the rocks, but then he pulls into third place. And I think our boy Ride Diarrhea holds it, and oh boy, poor Johnny. Johnny has had somewhat of an unlucky night, getting stuffed up behind people, bad start. I can't remember where he ends up in the end, but we will see. A lot of time left in this moto. So to get an idea of the gap, you got Colton, Trystan, how much of a gap they have on Ryder. There's Ryder coming through that was just coming across on the left. And then I think Johnny Walker ends up, they're coming close to lapping Johnny Walker, who I believe is in fourth place in this moto. So they're almost lapping up to fourth place, which is kind of nuts. You got Ryder LeBlanc coming to block past James Flynn when lapping him. Yeah, take that, James. Oh, pardon me. I meant Ride Diarrhea LeBlanc. So back to our leaders. You got Colton Haaker followed by Boss Daddy, Trystan Hart coming to lap Johnny Walker, coming into their final white flag lap. Trystan hot on the heels of Colton. And check this out. Trystan block past Colton and then fumbles it like you fumble a baddie you're trying to date. Colton Haaker takes the lead back from Boss Daddy, Trystan Hart, and oh my gosh, what a turn of events. But just you wait, it gets quite a bit crazier here at the finish line. So coming into this final jump, Trystan's coming up on the right, Colton's kind of cutting over and crosses just in front of Trystan's wheel. Trystan goes down, tumbles, luckily good enough at least to throw his goggles at Colton, and then they get in each other's face. Well, I mean, Colton comes up and gets in Tristan's face. So this is great for the sport. People love to see this little WWE action, you know, little shove action, finger pointing. Fans love it. So crazy race, a little bit of a controversial ending, but Colton Haaker ended up winning all 3 rounds tonight. That was his goal. Super awesome. I'm glad Boss Daddy Trystan Hart was good, but I mean, he's built like a Canadian tank, if Canada has tanks. But sweet race, tons of fun. I should be out tomorrow for the back-to-back doubleheader for the Saturday Endurocross. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.